The memorial service also honored boaters who were on the lake that day and came to the Ethan Allen's rescue. Despite the tragedy, their heroics saved many lives. Munir Rahal and his family were among those who saw what was happening and sprang into action.
That day, it was a beautiful day. It was so calm out on the water. You were out with your family boating, and you just came upon the tragedy. You were just a short ways away and you saw the commotion?
No, we were just cruising along, my wife and I, and my 5 kids. Or maybe it's just this is our faith, just to be there at the right time, at the right moment.
You were some of the first rescuers on the scene.
We are one of the first people, yes, we are, yeah. Soon we arrived, we were just driving and just hopped in and we came into the scene. The boat was still smoking, I mean, you can smell the gasoline and the fume in the air, see people all over the water, screaming, yelling, looking for help. Most people, obviously they're all older folks. Very few people we saw there swimming, and most of them, they're all just hanging.
Onto the edge of the boat.
With the edge of the boat and just,
We actually thought it was a sailboat.
Yeah.
Because when we came around, we only saw the bottom of the boat until we came around and saw everybody clinging.
Yeah, because there was always hanging on one side of the boat, which is the higher end.
Yeah.
Because got that little lip where you can hold to it.
What did you do to help?
Oh, well, immediately we went to an action, with no hesitation,
we threw out the cushions.
Every floating device on my boat went into the water. The cushion, the life savers, the life preservers, the robes. And I have like a long hook I usually use on my boat. It's like about 20 feet long. Usually, if you drop something, you can pick up. So it's kind of like trying to reach to people and pull out. And I tried to go down in the water and pull. It's hard because between the gasoline and the oil, they're slippery. So just kind of like hold them with the hook and then push them along and grab them along and then help them out into the edge of the boat.
You were able to get some of the passengers out of the water into your boat?
Absolutely, oh yeah. We pulled 8 people, 6, one of them, thank God they're alive, and 2 dead bodies.
Your daughter performed CPR on one of them.
My oldest daughter, back then. Go ahead, tell them.
She ended up on another boat because somebody needed CPR and she had just gotten certified. So she hopped on another boat and was, I ended up on another boat too.
13 years old, 13 years old. She just took that course a couple of weeks before the tragedy.
Yeah.
You must have been so proud of her jumping into action like that.
My kids, I'll tell you, I love my kids dearly. We all love our kids. Everybody have a certain way to love them, but these kids, they're trooper. It's like, even till today, they think about it, say it's something they will do it again, but it's like to see that from a child, it's a God gift.
You saved lives that day.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Is it hard to also know that it was such a great loss of life?
As much as it's enjoyable to see saving a life, it's very sad to see life goes away.
We wish we could have saved them all.
We didn't do enough. Believe me, I wish we have more time in ours. And I was just thinking about it the other day. You think it's like this is like a day event. It's not. It's just probably the whole thing didn't take more than like 20 minutes. The whole thing. To see so many people in misery in those 20 minutes, that's hard. That's hard.
Does it still haunt you, what happened?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll tell you, we got to know a few families. We're still in touch with a couple of...
Do you think about this every day?
Yes. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Especially we are in touch with these folks.
Their family wasn't there. None of them even knew of it. We were actually calling people at the scene to notify their loved ones about what happened. They needed us. They needed us at that time.
In the years after the disaster, investigations concluded a number of factors were to blame. The boat was overloaded. More than 3 times the number of passengers were on board than should have been there. Also, a wave from a wake of another boat may have knocked the Ethan Allen off balance. After the tragedy, there were calls for new and tougher standards and more thorough inspections of tour boats. And both the captain and the tour boat owners faced misdemeanor charges of criminal negligence and were fined.